Good morning. Today is day 110, courage in the face of giants. 1 Samuel 17:45 says, David said to the Philistine, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." Every person in the Israelite army looked at Goliath and they saw this giant that they couldn't defeat. But David looked at Goliath and saw a man that was defying the living God. It's the same giant, but with a completely different perspective. And that is what made all the difference. David didn't have better weapons than anyone else. He had a sling and 5 stones. And what he had that nobody else had in the army, that was a confidence that was rooted not in his own ability, but in God's faithfulness. He fought a lion and a bear while tending sheep, and God had delivered them both times. Goliath was just the next thing. And the God who showed up for the lion, the God that showed up for the bear, was the same God that was showing up for Goliath. 1 Samuel 17:47 records David's declaration. All those gathered here will know that it is not by sword or spear that the Lord saves, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into our hands. The battle is the Lord's, not David's, not ours, but the Lord's. That means that the outcome doesn't depend on how impressive our weapons are. It depends on whose name we're fighting in. We all have giants in our lives: financial giants, legal giants, addiction giants, giants of shame, fear, doubt, despair. Every one of those giants are telling us that we're too small. But the size of the giant doesn't matter when the size of our God is factored in. So what giant are we facing today? And are we measuring that giant against ourselves or against the God that's never lost the battle? Be blessed by the best. We'll see you tomorrow.